My name is Kylie and today I want permanent curls.
Permanent curls. Will you turn around to show you what your hair as it is now? And she had already a lot of different hairstyles. And now we're going for perm. Start with washing her hair. So, back from washing her hair. Now I'm gonna perm this hair. So you can see it's colored dark. Before I do this, I take the hair all up, wash it with a deep cleansing shampoo, take the hair up. Now I don't want to get rid of a lot of length, but I need a little bit layering because then the perm is much nicer. It is more playful. So watch where the hair jumps out. Take it all high up in the center line. Do the cut afterwards. Before I start, I take off the ends because they're very fine and thin. So I have a nice straight line to work on. And still the length from here to over the shoulders. But now it's nice to work with it. Brush it again. And then I'm gonna get myself the perm rollers. And I'll show you the process also in the sink. Buy myself the first ½ centimeter. Take the hair up. Take a paper. Take a roller. Wiggle so I get the best laying of the hair on the roller. And I make it in the classic way, so just to the back, one line, then the sides. But I'll show you afterwards. The structure of her hair is very fine, and that's why I choose a little bit smaller roller, because that will hang out more. Yeah.
Heel charmant. Ik denk dat je het vaker moet doen zo.
She really likes it because now all the pins are on her hair. She can turn around so you can see how I place them. So I start with one stabilization stick. Set this in the first roller. This I do because before I start applying the fluid, I lay a carton ring around the head. This prevents fluid coming into her face lines. She has nice flexible ears, so I can really make something beautiful with it, and it's nice to stick the carton wings behind it. Now I go to my fluid, put on my own protection, lay a towel on my shoulders, and then I start with that. This fluid, I take a T.K.S fluid, I take a photo of this and put them into the video. The smallest bottle is the perm lotion. This mostly I shake gently. And normally I can also apply it in the sink, but then I cannot show you that. So I put the head a little bit to the back, start in the front, applying the fluid, and make sure you bring it on in a line. In her case, I think I need a little bit more than one bottle. But it's not a problem. You can always, if you have a rest over, spare it, but then you make a vacuum on the bottle. This by pushing it in and then put the lid on. Went till the fall of the skull. Coming on the back. Now I did the sides, I went to here, you can see this by the fluid laying on the rollers. And now they're still free, so the fluid can nicely go into the hair. When I put the sticks on, I get tension on the rollers, and that's also because then I have almost everywhere the same rolling effect and curly effect. And certain that there is enough into the roller. Push it in, set the lid on. This will hold always the product in the top condition. Coming to the sticks, they are very important because when you don't use the sticks, the hair can break also because the rubber bands are much warmer in the process than the rest of the roller is. The roller told you to give also nice tension on the hair. Now the last pin is in, so now I'm gonna get me a plastic fork. The nice thing is now 2 o'clock, so I can very easy watch the time. 15 past 2, I will first control it. And under her name you can also find different videos, because she made already some YouTube videos. So don't go away, we'll be back. Okay, I controlled it after 50 minutes and then it was starting to curl. So I give it 5 minutes more. I'm gonna show you how the curly effect is when I free a roller. Take off the plastic foil. Lay the carton wicks aside, and I'll take, for example, this roller, take a pin out, so I'll show you that there is a curly effect into the hair. You see the structure is curling. Now the next step is rinsing out for 5 minutes, certainly 5, because her hair is a little bit longer than normally. So I take 7 minutes. Put the water on a nice temperature and leave the pins in. Starting on top, and this for 7 minutes. This is the most important part of perming hair, because when there is still fluid in the hair will all break. The chemical reaction that comes with the fixation, neutralizing. And by starting on top, the water flows through the others, so you have less water that you need. For so far 7 minutes. I took even 8 minutes. So I'm certain that I did 7. Then I take a towel, and a towel that's taken up a lot of moist. Gently pushing on the rollers to get the moist out. Also this is very important to do, because when the moist stays in the hair you cannot fixate, neutralize. If you have a new towel you cannot take water out of the hair. You can see the moist getting into the towel. When this is done, get to fixating, neutralizing. Shake it a bit and always start in the underlines. This because the peroxide that's into the fluid gives away the oxygen to the hair to make a stable connection into the hair. That's why you start in deep under and then work your way up. And this also has to stay on the hair for 5 minutes. Mostly what I do is, because now I'm certain that I had all the tension on the rope, I take out the pins, free them all, and then put a little bit more fluid on it, because then the hair is free, the fluid can nicely get into the hair. Pins come also in other colors for those who think black is too hard for me. And this for 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes gone. Now start an underline by free the rollers. Take the rest over of the fluid, apply it, save a bit, work till the cap on top, go to my fluid again. And the last one. And with the last fluid that I apply on the rest of her hair. And this has to stay also for 5 minutes on her hair. And I can rinse it out. In the meantime, I take the rollers out of the sink, get rid of the papers. And once again, if you have a leftover, just push it in, seal it, and it will stay in a wonderful condition. Took myself of the finish line a curly mask. Don't have to wash it because the hair is totally clean. Make sure I have enough of the mask. And nurse the hair with that. Leave it for a minute. Then rinse it out. And then I can do the cut. Get rid of my cuts. Take a new towel. Gently pushing the water out of hair. This towel I use also for the rollers. In the bleach part there's a little bit carter wick still hanging into the hair. Let's get rid of it. It's light, so that's why I stuck with it. Set the cape aside with the clamp. And starting on the cut. Now she loves long hair, but it has to be wonderful hair. So make a guideline in the front. take off the parts that I think is necessary to give it wonderful hair again. And this is the baseline of my cut. Work in the roundings her skull has. And the hair is in a real good condition. Connect all the lines to that line. Get over to the front. Watch of the lines of the skull. Go in. Connecting the line. Don't force on the hair. Take a new line on it, starting in the center. And this way I'm also certain when there is a part of the hair that we bent into the paper, it's also gone. So I have beautiful curly effect on there. Go stand in the front. Connect the left side to the right side and the right side to the left side. She works in the kitchen, so she needs a little bit longer hair for her job, because then she can tail it away. And when this is done, without drying, the whole process took about 2 hours. So I think it is okay. Coming to the other side, clean a bit so you can see what I do. Need, of course, the guideline. Be gentle on the hair, don't pull on it. Take it up into the line of a face line. Use a natural roundings into the shape I create. Take a new line on it. And for persons who have curly hair, the best way to support your hair, especially when it's getting summertime, is to take a bottle with mineral water, put 2 eating spoons conditioner in it, and spray it on your hair in between the daytime, because then your hair stays in a wonderful condition. And with a good conditioner you can also use it for your skin. Connecting all the lines to the lines on front. Coming on the center of the skull, just above the fall. Lay the hair over the total rounding of her skull. Bend it to the front, bend it in a bit, so give it a slight graduation to the back. Do this also on the other side. Take the hair of the fall, take it over the rounding to the front, bend it the other way around, connect the line. Put the hair to the back. Now it's a nice strong curly effect that she has to blow dry with the fuse. Now the underline, that was the bleach line. This is the hardest of all. I put in the front step a conditioner into that, a pre-perm, but still it's always a bit damaged. But thank God it's the underline, because it's also the most protected line in the hair. And we define this product of Finley's. Applying this on the hair, it will help the hair. It's not much the underline, but it will help the hair to get the strength and the power. Go to the underline, get rid of the damaged part. But this is bleached many times. This is not one bleach, but more than once. Lay it on the cape. Correct it in a freehand style. Come to the last part of the bleach part. Free it of the normal hair. It's also part she did too. Go to the line of cutting. Don't pull on the hair. Get rid of the part that's damaged. But still, it's long hair. Watch in the freehand style. Then I come to the better hair. You can see this also on the structure of the curly effect. So this I do in a freehand style, connecting on the baseline. I already did the hair, of course, to the front. Coming on the fall of the skull. Take the hair to the front, connect it to the line of cutting. And now you see that it nicely falls onto the bleach line. So as you don't see the bleach line laying beneath it, but it's also protected by the hair on top. Creating a bit of rounding. Watch where the line of cutting is. Point to the center line, so hold in my mind a line that's pointed to there. In a freehand style, connect the line. So now I'm certain that on this part I did all her hair, but you see also how beautiful the curly effect is on her. Free the right side, go to the fall of the skull, set up her hair aside, comb out the perm, hold my comb free between my fingers so I don't pull on the hair. First do it in a freehand style. Then I go to the side, pin a little bit above the fall so you can see where I left. You can see the leftover on the tip of my finger. create the same rounding as I did on the other side. Pull it up. Can always control it afterwards, of course, after drying. Coming to the last line. Pull it to the side. Don't force on the hair. Give the rounding. And now my knuckles are getting in that line. Freehand style. So now I did all my hair. See how wonderful it is. Put it nearby so you can see it even better. See how wonderful the curly effect is, how natural the curly effect is. So now I can blow dry this with a diffuser. Coming to my diffuser. Don't heat it too much. I only need one. When you do this at home, hang upside down. Now so far blow drying. Now what I really like about curly hair is this beautiful product of Lakme. It's a polish. You shake it before you use it. And it's an ultra soft wax, especially for permed hair and natural curly hair, of course. It's really beautiful to give a protection on the hair. It's ultra soft, it doesn't grease. Now I thank her for being my model, I thank you for watching. She will certainly turn around to show you the end result. We see each other of course next video. I think she looks stunning with curly hair. Thanks for the perm. Nog een beetje eruit zetten. Een bos haar, hè?
Ja, wat een volume.
Ja.
Zo.
Lekker,
Dat
hè?
heb ik nooit verwacht. Het zit toch mooi.
Ja.
Yeah. My name is Kylie and today I want permanent curls.
Permanent curls. Will you turn around to show you your hair as it is now? And she had already a lot of different hairstyles. And now we're going for perm.